I was in a church in America, and after the service, the bishop brought a couple to see me for prayer. And the wife had a problem with sleeping with dogs. And it started when she was young with her puppy. I don't want to go into the details and make anything graphic. And I had to pray to command that demon spirit to come out of her. And she was barking like a dog before the husband. Perversion. I was in Italy with Bishop Obodai, and they brought a lady to me who had the same problem, sleeping with dogs. And I handed it over to Bishop. I said, Bishop, you have a special anointing, cast this one out. Then we went to London. I won't mention the name of the church. Big church, they're on TBN, huge. And that one too, they brought me a lady after the service who has a problem with sleeping with dogs. And I said, Bishop Obodai, the anointing to deliver women from dogs. I said, Osofo, and I handed it over to him to handle it. I didn't ask him what happened after. I just said, Bishop, handle this one. But that is one of the signs of the end time. Human beings sleeping with dogs, animals. And it's happening right in this country, Ghana here. And there's a possibility it's in the church. Turn to somebody and say, you say, There are women in the church. In the church. And I'm going to say it as it is. There are women in the church who get young women in the church, young girls, fix them, give them money, and bring them home for them to sleep with their husbands, and they sit down and watch for inspiration. Turn to somebody and say, what kind of inspiration is this one? There are women in the church who are hitting on other women. Women. They look at a young lady and they want the body of a young lady. I'm not talking about coveting your body. They want to do it with you. Like men do it. And there are brothers too in the church. When you see another brother, you start feeling some energy and some strange currents. And you are in church, you speak in tongues, you are born again, but you are not delivered from the old nature. You haven't been transformed by the renewing of your mind. So you are still conforming to the standards of the world. Put your hands together and give God praise. You know, a young man was talking to me just yesterday about issues of, this thing about men and women, this whole drive and passion about sex and immorality. And I was telling him, I said, it's been biologically proven. Excuse me to those who think I shouldn't say it, but I will say it. That men and women can only maintain orgasm for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. That's all. After that, you drop. Bang! So all this dressing and attraction is all 10 seconds pleasure. 10 seconds. It doesn't matter how macho you are and how much you exercise. Your expiry date is 10 seconds. And that is what we are killing about. We are destroying one another about. We are losing kingdoms about. We are losing reputation about. We are fighting one another about. We are destroying one another about. 10 seconds longevity and lifespan. You say, I exercise, I'm fit. You can't go beyond 10 seconds. That is your expiry date. Think about it. Put your hands together and give God praise.
Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which
What?
leadeth
Straight
unto
is
life.
what?
Straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Few go through the path which is narrow that leads to life, but many. Don't be fooled when you see churches and they come overnight and everybody and many are rushing there. You better be careful and find out what you are following. And don't go a particular way because many are coming up with the same hairstyle. Many. It's one of the tricks the enemy will use in this end time because of the value systems of men. And because of how men define success, will begin to follow many in the wrong way, in the wrong thing, thinking that because everybody is doing it,